Why does God stay silent? Some people ask this question as they go through hardships in life. Is there really such a thing as God's will? Is the Bible truly reliable? Will His promises ever be fulfilled? These are signs that they are doubting the faithfulness and loving kindness of God. And this doubt itself means they have already stumbled into the devil's temptation. Can someone who questions God's goodness truly rely on Him? Instead of trusting in God, they try to resolve their problems in their own way. In doing so, they undermine the very foundation of their victory. God's blessing can no longer rest upon them, and the devil finds it easy to take hold of them. What happens when trust in God is undermined? The hope for heaven fades. As a result, their drive to serve the church weakens. Without the word dwelling in their hearts, they become overly sensitive to people's opinions and begin to act falsely in order to maintain a false show of godliness. As they rationalize their behavior, their pride becomes more evident. Lacking what is from heaven, they start to boast about the things of the world. Struggling not to feel inferior, they fall into materialism. To gain a sense of superiority, they chase after new knowledge. In the end, even their willingness and heart to love are seized by the enemy. When a believer ends up in such a state, it means the devil's attack has succeeded. In this condition, most people do not even realize that they have been attacked by the devil. Many believers place the purpose of their faith in the pursuit of a comfortable life. They cannot respond to the warning that these are evil days, nor do they want to hear the plea to face spiritual reality. And yet, this is exactly what the devil desires. Such people cannot withstand the devil's attacks. Their end is clear. They either turn away from the gospel, barely hold on to the title of the believer, or end up becoming a burden to the church out of their own greed. This is why we must put on the whole armor of God. To withstand the devil's onslaught until the end, we must put on every part of God's armor. And the very first part we must take up is to gird our waist with the truth. If this is not in place, nothing else can follow. To gird your waist with truth does not simply mean to know the word of truth. Truth referred here speaks of faithfulness. It can also be described as uprightness, integrity, and sincerity. In a word, it is goodness. What God's truth demands from us is this faithful heart and attitude. By nature, we do not possess faithfulness. However, if we fully trust in God, we can hold on to the hope of heaven God has promised, no matter the circumstance. Even in suffering, we can acknowledge that God is with us, and even when we do not understand, we can obey His word. God always keeps what He has spoken. He fulfills His promises, even if they bring harm to Himself. God cannot lie. Those who trust in such a God are drawn closer to faithfulness. They come to serve God with hope and joy, and the more they do, the more faithful they become. So let us first gird our waist with truth and draw near to God.